Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible to put together the prophecy from the testimony of the prophets from the ancient times that has come down to us in the form of the Bible. Now, what I found when I put this all together was the foretold events of 2020. Ooh, that's a scary thought, isn't it? This is the year of judgment. Mankind has been judged. And unfortunately, way too many of you are guilty. And 2020 is the year that you pay for those sins. It's called COVID-19 and Donald J. Trump. You see, the prophecy, the very first paragraph of the Book of Zion, foretells the election of the basest man into power. It says that he is put there to destroy a great northern nation or kingdom that is put together from the sides of the earth, meaning that it's a melting pot. That makes America the great northern nation of the prophecy. And it is about to suffer a sore destruction. COVID-19 is about ready to decimate this nation because of Donald J. Trump and his lack of response to the pandemic. We had 120,000 people diagnosed with COVID yesterday, or day before yesterday. 120,000. Our hospitals are going to be overrun. People are going to die of all kinds of things this winter. They're going to die of COVID-19. They're going to die of heart attacks. They're going to die of diabetes. They're going to die of car wrecks. For some reason, I keep saying something about a plane crash. So there's going to be a plane crash, I think. I don't know. But anyway, natural causes of death are going to just be horrific because of COVID-19. Because there will not be the faculties here in America to deal with the pandemic. They will cast the dead out in silence, it says. Well, when all you Trump supporters who don't wear masks start dying, or more likely, casting out your dead in silent shame because you went out into public without a mask and you brought it home and you killed your family. Shame on you. Now, I want you to understand something. Trump was put into power because he was the basest scumbag of the earth. Because the Grey could not find another American citizen that was as vile and disgusting as he is. And everyone who voted for him goes down with him. Because if you are so hypocritical that you can say that you're a good person, and yet you would vote for somebody who is an adulteress, who lies, who is part of the elite that is oppressing you, you're supposed to be moral people. You go to church every Sunday. You evangelicals, especially, are condemned. Because you cannot vote for a sinner and justify it in the eyes of Jesus. You either follow money, which is Trump, or you follow Jesus, who is not Christ, by the way. So, if you voted for Trump, it's too late because you condemned yourself. Because if you can look at that man and not see the evil that he is, well, that's because you're just as evil as he is. That's why he was put in power, people, so that he could weed out the evil from among us. And 49% of America failed that litmus test. Sorry, people. And you're the same ones that aren't wearing the masks. So you're the ones that are killing yourselves from COVID-19 and all the other things that COVID-19 is going to affect. And it's not, and not all of you are going to die. Well, all of you are going to be condemned. But every family member of yours that you have killed, you will pay for in your next reincarnation. So when you wake up as a puppy dog in your next life, you'll know who to blame. Trump. And your stupidity at following him. Now the rest of America, the ones that voted for Biden, well, you've redeemed yourself. You've shown the gray that you still have a heart and soul, that you still want truth and justice and light. And you are applauded because you have found your way through the gauntlet of Trump's takedown. Now, he's not done. He still has from here until January 20th to wreak havoc and sow chaos. Dismantle everything he can dismantle. Pardon everybody he can pardon, including himself. Forgive his own debt. He's going to try that. You just wait. He's going to do everything that he can to take everything down with him. And he will. Because because QAnon is the problem. They think Trump is the Messiah, that he's here to save the world. And that's straight out of the Revelation, the beast. Now, I'm not a Christian anymore. I was raised a Christian, but I rejected it after reading the Bible about 5 times. It took me that many readings to actualize it in my brain that, hey, look, these two documents don't work. It's like the Old Testament and the New Testament contradict each other. It's like they can't be together and work in a sane brain, guided by a true God. And so, sorry people, if you voted for Trump, you're condemned. Your next life will not be human. And based on your level of sin, you will go down in the evolutionary matrix. And if you reach the Trump level of white supremacy, there is a threshold. You will be a plant in your next reincarnation. And if you become a plant, that's permanent. You will always be a plant. And plants have the hardest time of ascending of all. Just ask a tree. There are many, many levels to life, my friend. Okay. But we're back to 2020. So COVID-19 is going to decimate our population. Trump has gathered all the white supremacists to his calling. And, oh God, the potential there could be a bloodbath coming of biblical proportions here in America as QAnon tries to overthrow the government to force Trump's ascension into this Masonic leader who is supposed to save the world from whatever. Because I don't know what Trump would want to save the world from, because Trump is everything the world is. How can that which is the world save it from itself? Dumbass. Can't be done. That's why I'm here. I am designated by the Bible and by a lifetime of preparation in proving to the higher powers that I really do truly want to save humanity from itself and free my people from their oppression. So Trump is going to, by the time Trump is done, hopefully 99% of white supremacists in America will be dead. Hopefully. Because of QAnon and his army rise up as he's threatening, as he has threatened, then the United States government that he thinks is going to back him isn't. Because it looks like Biden's going to win the election. Let's hope he does, because that's actually the better case scenario. It actually leaves America as a diminished state. With Trump, well, we just have to wait those last few moments to see. Last time I looked, Biden was ahead in Pennsylvania, and if he takes Pennsylvania, it's done. We just have to wait for that final call. And hopefully that will be. But QAnon and his white supremacist army are going to try to overthrow the government. It was going to happen either this year or 4 years from now. But it was going to happen. Because Trump he wants to be a dictator. He has to be a dictator. Because if he ever gets out of office, he's going to prison. Hopefully. I want him to go to prison before he joins McConnell as a noxious weed. But by next spring, I'm hoping that we can take our stand, get rid of COVID-19, call upon the Grey, and have them come to Earth, and everything will change. That is my plan. That is the plan of the prophecy. Now it's up to you guys. Because if you want to go camping next spring, get rid of COVID-19, invite the Grey to Earth, and create a new nation based on Grey technology, Grey telepathic abilities, and a morality that is so far superior to anything America has ever even imagined. We have such a wonderful future ahead of us. If you guys will just go out there and say, hey, look, read the Bible, man. Go to Psalms. It's all about druggies. Read the prophecy. It's all about druggies. It is. It's all about druggies. About how all of those fucking low-life scumbag drug users are priests of a telepathic race that flies around in UFOs, and we call Grey. And they're waiting for us to get a hold of them. So, may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of it. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it. Make that your guild. It'll make you happy. Stay happy and high if you do drugs. You have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote the book. I'm gonna say later now, because you know I love you way too much to say goodbye.